Okay, welcome everybody to another Monday Junday. Going to be playing Saga Jund again today. Haven't done too much different. I've just played around with a few of the cards. So we've got a Cling to Dust now because that's been overperforming when I've been running it. Got a Liliana's Triumph as a way to kill, just a way to kill things like Ketramos. And then the sideboard gone up a culling ritual again, and I've got a load of Passages because it works really well with red and 6. So yeah, gonna try this out. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope everyone's doing very well wherever you're watching from. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It does mean a lot to have you on board. And I'll do my usual plug for my Manatraders partnership. If you're interested in getting into Magic Online, I highly recommend Manatraders. So much so that you can find a link and code in the description below. Good for 40% back on your third month of subscription. Obviously, I do get a bit of a kickback from that. But yeah, I've been using Manatraders for a long time, and yeah, it just allows me to play all the different decks that I enjoy. So yeah, if you have any questions as well, please do let me know in the comments. I've been enjoying Jund at the moment, so playing quite a bit of that. Yeah, just it seems to have been going quite well as well. So hope everyone's enjoying the unapologetically named title of this series. Okay, this is a very good hand. Probably going to wait on the Saga. We'll see what the opponent goes for. Mountain, strike it rich. So this is Storm. Spellbomb's a really good draw actually. So let's go. I think I'm just going to go Thoughtseize first because at the moment we can't deal with a Ral or a Medallion. Okay, so we'll just take the Ral. Opponent doesn't have a second land. Then this turn we can go. Okay, they find another land. Let's see if they want to use that Metamorphose or anything. They don't. Molten Collapse. So we can either go Ragavan Spellbomb, or we can go just cast a Tarmogoyf. I think for now I'm just going to cast a Tarmogoyf off of a Stomping Ground. Could also just Molten Collapse the treasure, but don't think that's where we want to be. Just want to, yeah, start beating down here. Impulse, no land. Importantly, have they found one? They have found a land. See if they want to cast anything else. They haven't found a cost reducer though. 2 mana. They do use the treasure. Okay. Still no reducer, so they used Reckless Impulse. So we know their hand. Forest. Okay, I'm going to play the Saga now. I might dash the Ragavan. What if we go... Yeah, let's dash the Ragavan. Attack with everything. Okay, Valakut Awakening, so we'll just go play the Spellbomb and pass. Spellbomb obviously very important. This deck usually tries to go off with. They usually need what's it called? Passing Flames. Okay, Metamorphose. They could wish, I suppose. Okay, impulse. Okay, no cost reducers still. See if they want to try and dig further, because they could go Manamorphose again. They've got 3 lands in exile. We're just gonna, I think, do we dash the Ragavan again here? I think so. If we dash Ragavan, we can still make a construct. Okay, put that to 2. We could also play the Shadow Spear, but let's dash. Okay, Ragadash, hit them for 6. See if we hit anything with Ragavan. Nope, just a land. So nothing we want to do here, so we can just hold everything up, play the make a construct. These are always the worrying turns because the opponent knows they have to go for it here. You know, there's no opportunity for the opponent to just sort of what's it called? Like just sort of play it safe. They just know they have to win. So they do find a medallion, but they can. Ritual is worrying. They do have a wish they're able to cast. They haven't played a land either. I guess they don't know that we're not holding something like Lightning Bolt. So I think their hand is Wish. Yeah, Wish 2 unknowns. Maybe I could have done that, I suppose. I guess if they go Ral, that's potentially a problem. Surveil. That's fine. So 2 cards. They could wish for something. They put 1 on top, but they know we're going to dash a Ragavan, unless they have something that lets them draw more cards. Okay, wish. They've played their land though, so they can Grape Shot here. I suppose they could Grape Shot, kill the Goyf, but then we just make a construct. I wonder if they run rituals in their sideboard. I guess they could. They could just. They could play their own Graveyard Hate, I guess. Okay, they do Grape Shot. They Grape Shot the Goyf, but that's fine because we can just make the construct, which is big enough thanks to Ragavan's treasures, and we've got the Shadow Spear as well, and we'll be going and finding Haywire Might. So this should be okay. Don't need to do anything here. Did they put them all at the Goyf? They did, because we might have been able to. Okay, but we can just make a construct, and they know we've got Ragavan as well. Construct's a 3/3. Make another one. Do we need to make another one? 4/4. Grab Haywire Might. Shock in a land. Dash the Ragavan. play the Shadow Spear just to, oh yeah, Shadow Spear doesn't actually do anything there because it replaces treasure with 1, but we are attacking for enough. Okay, so Storm, Damping Sphere, definitely all of these things. Pithing Needle's good to name Ral. Bolt's not great, although probably better than Push. Although Push for Ral is fine as well. Get rid of a Collapse. Triumph. Bowmasters isn't actually that good. 6 Shadow Spear. Top Rob no, Beseiju no. Could consider Trespasser. Trespasser instead of another Wren. So we brought in all our graveyard hay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I doubt they're bringing in something like Blood Moon. They might be bringing in like Prismatic Ending. Kind of mulligan here. So it's a matchup where we really want a threat quite early. This is fine. Keep this. What are we bottoming? So it's neither of the lands. This deals. So this one, I think I'm going to bottom the Push. We've got, well, yeah, I think that's fine. We're going to lead off with Inquisition. We've kept, so it was between Haywire Might and Push, I think. And we have more ways to deal. I suppose we could have brought in Beseiju. Sorry, just rambling here. But we have more ways to kill a Ral than we have to. Ooh. Now. What does this mean? I think I'm still going to stick to the plan and just get Overgrown Tomb, go Inquisition. Because we don't have an answer to Ral here. And this is, and yeah, this casts Tarmogoyf and it activates Haywire Might. Okay, so the opponent doesn't have a reducer. They have no selection either. I think I'm just going to take the Wish as the most kind of powerful card in their hand. They have Static Prison, which they can go for. We'd really like to find another land. Okay, opponent puts a land into the graveyard. Plays Scalding Tarn. Okay, unfortunately draw another Ragavan. I'm just going to play a Tarmogoyf. I would imagine the opponent will probably Static Prison it. Okay, they leave one on top. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, okay, but they let the Goyf go. I think I'm just gonna Haywire Might. Yeah, let's go. Haywire Might. Exile this. Because it pumps up the Goyf, putting artifact and creature in. Attack for 4. I'm just going to play out the Spell Bomb. If the opponent goes to Static Prison it, then we can just yeah, get rid of their graveyard. Okay, there's a medallion. Static prison. Let's see what they hit. Okay, they go after the spell bomb. Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, we'll go after their graveyard. But Saga is going off this turn. Okay. So I think we have another Haywire Mite. So I think I'm just going to make the mana. We do have another Haywire Mite. Play Commercial District. What are we going to do with that? I'm going to graveyard that one. Then we'll just go after the medallion. Attack for 6. And then we'll actually have lethal next turn. Okay. Obviously the opponent could cook something up here. They could go Ritual Metamorphose, find Ral. They wish. Okay, so they're probably going to get another Static Prison. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's just dash. Attack. Put the opponent to 5. Past in Flames. Okay, good one to leave exiled. Opponent has 1 energy left. I think we kept in Bolt. Okay, Saga's pretty good. Let's go play that one. Just might as well use that to dash the Ragafan. Attack them down to 3. We can also cling to dust here if we need to. If they go for a Pass in Flames or something, we can exile the Wish. I could go for Ral. Okay, there's the Ritual. Impulse. Into another Impulse. Okay. Probably going to cast this second Impulse. They might go Metamorphose. Okay, Static Prison, another Impulse. They're going to go for another Impulse. I don't think we can win the game this turn unless we draw Bolt. Okay, Valakut Awakening, Ruby Medallion. I suppose we could draw Ren and 6 as well. So do I want to use my treasures? Yes. So let's cling to dust. Take the... I think it's the Ritual. One, 2, 3. Okay, we draw Bloodstained Mire. Another push. Okay, so dash the Ragavan. Could have drawn Bowmasters as well. Put the opponent to 1. Land. Go. Okay, so the opponent's going to obviously go for it here. We get Goyf back. How do we gain life again? We're over 20. Oh, Haywire might. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, they do have a medallion. We have double answer to Ral, though. Ritual. We can't cling anymore. We've got a load of lethal threats, so it's just whether the opponent can win. It's all on them, really. Okay, that's a good sign that they are. Let's see how many they draw. I think, what did they do? They drew 3, so they cycled their whole hand. It's good to have 2 instant speed answers to Ral. There's Ral. So they need to go. They'll cast Ral, and now they're going to start casting rituals. With 1 on the stack, we'll go for push. And then they might cast another one. And then they'll have to respond twice. But I don't think that, yeah, I don't think they've got enough mana. Okay, so there's the ritual. So we respond with a push. So they might go ritual again to try and flip the Ral or any instant speed answer. Nope, they don't have it. So yeah, good to get the win over Storm. Just disruption and a fast clock. Oh, straight into round 2. What do we think of this? So we can go turn 1 Nethergoyf, turn 2 Bowmasters. Yeah, sure, we'll try it. I mean, this Liliana's not great, but if we find another land, Delta implies probably Frog. Okay, so we'll go this. Now that we've drawn that, I'll go and get black red. Cast the Goyf. It's a 1/2. They could, I suppose they could bolt it, but it's probably push if anything. We have some good cards if it was blue-black. It doesn't look like it is. That's a Jund Triome. Could be Zoo. Could also be... I don't think things like Goryo's play Zoriatoras. Zoo is my front runner, especially if this is Steam Vents they go and get. But then Zoo doesn't usually run Polluted Delta. Okay, it is Goryo's by the look of it. They hit an Atraxa. Okay, another Bowmasters. Play a Saga. I guess we could bolt this. If they have the Goryo's Vengeance, I'm going to bolt this because if they go for Atraxa, and then ephemerate it, we can then, and we draw a black source, we can then Liliana it away. Okay, Emperor. Oh, okay, we get a bit punished by Emperor of Bones. So now we need a kill spell. That doesn't reward Lightning Bolt. Land, black land. Yes. Okay, so Yeah, so obviously we get a little bit lucky there, but go for it now. What could they have? I suppose they could have Force of Negation. Do we attack first? Yeah, I think we're... Okay, they take it. Liana. So if they have Force, then we die pretty much. Okay, they don't, so we will edict them. They can ephemerate, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, Leyline Binding's fine. Also, obviously, Atraxa stays exiled, which is really nice. We're going to go and get Nile Spellbomb. Could get Haywire Might to get our Liliana back. They go one on top. So here we'll make a construct. And then, yeah, we'll just go and get the Spell Bomb. Do we get that now? Yeah, just get it now. Play another Saga. Because at some point we'll probably want to... What have they got? Okay, Indulgence. I guess we could have cast Bowmasters, but I think making the construct there is fine. So we have the graveyard covered. If they go for another Emperor, we'll have to do it in response to them targeting with the... Okay, they get rid of a Goryo's Vengeance. Okay, I think they probably have an Ephemerate. I think when they paused with Liliana on the stack, I think they probably had an Ephemerate. So they, if they do, they'll... Okay, I'm just wrong. I don't know, I feel like they might have done that because if we'd have had just Fatal Push, they could have ephemerated the Emperor. No, sorry, I just keep thinking, this is my chaotic magic train of thought. They could have, I was thinking they could have ephemerated the Emperor, but that doesn't work because it obviously loses the counter, the card. It's a new version of it, so... Okay, there's an Emperor. They have one card in hand. I am just... Let's see what they go for. They're going to go for Solitude, so I think we're just going to double Bowmasters. Or Bowmasters Renin 6, probably. So play a land. I think we're fairly happy to attack here. I'm just going to go double Bowmasters. What colour do we want? Maybe just a basic. No, we probably want another Overgrown Tomb looking at our hand. So go Goyf, Renin 6 next turn. Let's go Renin 6. Yeah, I'm going to go Renin 6 rather than Bowmaster. Ping here. Bowmasters. Ping here. We could have gone Bowmasters at instant speed. You know, double Bowmaster. But actually they can instant speed, put counters on the Emperor. So, yeah, no, we wanted to do it like this. Okay, opponent concedes. So main deck Graveyard Hate. I mean, it was the top decking of the land for Liliana that was obviously really, really good. Trespasser, Spellbomb. Bolt is not great into things like Frog. Cling to Dust is good. Liliana's Tramp's good. Shoot the Sheriff. Collapse being sorcery speed is probably still okay. Thought Season, Inquisition are good. Although Bolt and Tide do kill the Emperor. Take out a Collapse. We could consider Pithing Needle. Oh, I don't think we want Haywire Might or Shadow Spear. Let's bring in a Terminate. They did have Solitude as well, so Bolt's actually not too well. We want, yeah, Terminate as well. Bowmaster's fine. Deathglove's fine. Ren and 6. Let's trim one Ren and 6. Go with that, I think. They're probably bringing in some number of Wrath of the Skies, so I need to look out for that. This hand is very similar to the last one. I think we're going to keep it. You know, no Graveyard Hate, but we do have... Yeah, we have Inquisition, got removal for Frog. Bowmasters is decent. Okay. Inquisition U. So they have... Oh, they have Ketramos. Okay. Goryo's Vengeance is able to get Ketramos back, but I don't think we really care. I'm just going to take the Ketramos. Like, if they Goryo's Vengeance back Ketramos, it often can't attack anyway. They do have Goryo's Vengeance. Maybe I was meant to just take that. They put one on top. But we do have as a Saga. Marsh Flats. They're going to play the Frog. We're going to push it. I suppose they could discard. Trespasser's not a bad draw. Easy push. Hopefully they don't discard like a big fatty here. They don't, which is good. Opponent has 5 cards in hand. We know 3 of them. There's a Flooded Strand. Let's see if we can draw a land. No such luck. Do we play a Goyf? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to hold up Bowmaster. Obviously feel better if we can survive a turn. Okay, opponent doesn't cast the Indulgence. Okay, Emperor of Bones. Okay. They take Inquisition. I kind of just want to push here. Yeah, I'm just going to push. If they want to use an Ephemerate, that's fine. Okay. Let's see what we draw. We do draw a land. So we'll make some mana. Let's go and grab... Because we're probably going to play a Goyf here, so might as well grab Soul Guide Lantern. Yeah, let's just grab Soul Guide, exile Frog, play a Tarmogoyf. Almost forgot. Orcus Theatre. Yeah, we'll top a land. So they have Goryo's Vengeance, Tainted Indulgence, some unknowns. If they just go for Ketchamos here, we'll just let it go. Okay, they take the Saga, which does shrink the Goyf. Okay, they go for an Indulgence. Maybe just getting that in before we can Bowmaster. We'll see what we draw here. Okay, so they discard the Goryos. Okay, they play a frog. Okay. So draw a mountain. So we could attack. I guess I could also just exile their graveyard. Stop them flying the frog, but that would shrink the Goyf as well. I think I'm just gonna play Ragavan. We could dash as well. So we dash Ragavan. If they block and discard, block, discard 2 cards, then we can't Bowmaster it, but they have nothing left. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dash. I suppose we can't Bowmaster it anyway. Oh, that was dumb. I should have just played the Ragavan. I was thinking we had more mana than we did. Damn. Okay. So this just means they're going to discard. They're going to... Okay. I mean, we're happy with this trade. So now if we exile their graveyard, they won't be able to fly it. Goyf will be a 3/4, but they can just discard enough to get through. I think I just keep. Could draw a card, but yeah, that play was probably. I think the opponent made a. I don't know what they thought we were going to do. Okay, they do give it flying. Yeah. Maybe I was meant to have Soul Guide Lanterned. Another frog. Okay. It's another frog. Emperor. Okay. Draw Boseiju. I think I'm just gonna exile their graveyard now. Play the land. Play a Goyf. Just go on defense for a turn. They can exile something from our graveyard which shrink the Goyfs, but then we do have the Bowmasters as well. Tameo. Okay. So there'll be no flying frogs today. I'm just going to cast the Bowmasters, I think. Vindicate. Okay. Let's go Bowmaster. Ping them. Bolt is good. What are we? I think we're bolting the Tameo actually. So let's go Bolt, Tameo. Because that's just a repeated source of card advantage. And then we'll play Graveyard Trespasser. Eat the Tameo. Could attack with Goyf. How good is that here? If they then attack back, we block. I think, yeah, we'll get in with the Goyf. Probably should have done this in a slightly different order. We could have attacked to bluff something, maybe make them do a bad block. Okay, Phalange is very good. Yeah, we just lose now. Because they can Emperor of Bones the Atraxa. They hit Atraxa from this. They can take Tainted Indulgence. Yeah, okay. We can just concede there. Maybe should have held on to the Bolt. I guess we could consider Torpor, but I don't think so. Okay, we'll just go with that. Didn't think. No, they had 2 cards in hand. They did hit the Atraxa. Maybe we should have held up the Soul Guide Lantern, but then they just start flying the frogs and drawing loads of cards. This hand is weird. It's got no threats in it, which is a problem. It's very reactive. Maybe that's just okay. Sure. I don't know, we need to draw. Well, maybe this should be a mulligan. Opponent's kept 7. Let's leave with Thoughtseize. Because they may be on Thoughtseize as well. Okay, so we can kill a frog. I'm just going to... We can kill both of these. I'm just going to take the Ketramose. It seems a bit weird, but we can't kill Ketramose. Marsh Flats. So they have got an Atraxa. Okay, Saga is actually pretty good. Going to play the Saga now. And then we can play the Spell Bomb, hold up, push. Then we push whatever they play. And then we can just make Saga tokens. Okay, they don't Surveil. See if they play out a creature. They don't. Okay. Trespasser is actually quite nice here. But we'll just... I think we'll just keep passing. Don't know what it means that the opponent didn't play anything there. I guess they could have Ephemerate now. Okay, they leave another one on top. Could be Ketramose. Okay, frog, so they have ephemerate. I think we just want to make a token though, so we can attack. Yeah, because otherwise we don't have any pressure. Okay. So we could make another one, but I don't think we want to do that because we need to push. So make the mana. I might even draw a card. Soul Guide Lantern. Exile Ketramos. Push here. They'll ephemerate. Oh, no ephemerate. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a card. Okay, find Ragavan. So they played the frog. So we'll attack for 2. Okay, I think I'm just going to hold up Emperor. Hold up Push. But we do have a clock now. They played the Plains. They have Emperor Shrine, Atraxa, some unknowns. Okay, there's Emperor. Just going to push that now. I don't really want, because they're just going to eat something from our graveyard. Okay, frog. We have drawn the our third copy of Fatal Push. Land's really nice. So we go. I think it's land. Yes. Push. Dash Ragavan. Attack for 4. We find a Leyline Binding. Just pass. So we know the opponent has Atraxa, I think 2 unknowns now. We obviously have the ability to spell bomb. Okay. We're just going to keep dashing the Ragavan, I think. Vindicate the spell bomb. So I guess we spell bomb them in response, and I'll pay the black. Yeah, draw a card. Okay, Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize okay. Round 6. Okay, so now we go dash Ragavan. So we can play Renin 6. Okay, they have Leyline Binding. So we don't want to Thoughtseize now. Yeah, okay. Opponent goes to 9. We have a decent, our hand is fairly full. Wouldn't mind finding a green land. Archaeologist. They find solid. So they have an ephemerate, so they can ephemerate this. Let's see what we draw. I'll probably terminate this in response to an ephemerate. Another spell bomb's really nice. Play that out, I guess. Yeah, I'm definitely terminating the archaeologist. Go for an attack. Like the opponent's going to block and then ephemerate, but yeah, okay, no effects. Guess we have to be a bit worried about the opponent hard casting Traxer at some point. Pest control. Okay, so we spell bomb to draw a card. Yeah. Another Ren and 6. A little bit surprised the opponent doesn't just go for ephemerate. They might think we have another fatal push, I suppose. Liliana. What do we think of Liliana? We could go Liliana Edict. They ephemerate. The alternative is Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize, they ephemerate this, we terminate, and then they have one turn to draw the Goryo's Vengeance. Weird spot here. Now if we go Thoughtseize, they ephemerate the Archaeologist, we terminate the Archaeologist in response, take the Atraxa, and then they have one turn to draw a reanimation spell. They've gone through one, so there's quite a lot of them in their deck. Or we just go Liliana Edict, they ephemerate anyway. No, I think... Yeah, I think, but then doing nothing is that great either. Like I could go Liliana minus, they ephemerate this. I think I'm going to go for it because I really want to get something down. And being able to go Thoughtseize, yeah, I'm going to go for it and I may get punished. They ephemerate, we terminate. Like if they do have, now that we've drawn the Liliana, if they do go for a Traxer, we can at least potentially kill it. So yeah, we need to fade this turn. But the odds are that they don't, they're paying costs, so okay, they tainted Indulgence, so they can look at the top two. Discard Wrath of the Skies. Okay, fortunately it looks like they don't have it. Let's go Mountain. Okay, eat a Traxer. So that was a risk. I think it was a calculated risk. Because I don't want to just wait forever while they're sitting on an ephemerate. Like, I don't know, it's easy to say stuff when it's paid off, but I'm going to play Liliana now. Oh, Stomping Ground's really good. So let's go Liliana. I'm going to plus. They could have a Leyline Binding, but they can never kill this Glutton now. Could be Solitude. Okay, Solitude, but they can't kill the Glutton. We discard Ren. play this. Plus, we'll return Saga. Now we're just passing. The opponent still has some outs they can get towards here, because they could surveil a big thing into the graveyard and then draw Goryo's Vengeance or Emperor. Okay, they leave one on top, but it's very hard for them to kill this Trespasser. I suppose they could have Binding. Okay, Indulgence is very good. It's not quite draw 2 yet. They discarded an Indulgence, so they must have drawn something very, very good. What's this? Well, Ketramose counts as something very good. But we can Edict. This does have Menace as well. That's no good. Okay, so Urza's Saga. Edict you. Do we want to ping them? Or do I just keep plussing? They are going to attack Liliana. They'll go to 11. I think I'm just going to ping them. Ketramose is one of their, obviously one of their very, very good draws here. We do have answers to it, potentially. It does have Menace, so we can't block it. We have Liliana's Edict, or Liliana's Triumph, which I don't think I cut. No. It's paying costs here, which is worrying. Hopefully it's... Okay. Raucous Theatre. So let's go... We'll play that one. Lightning Bolt. I don't think we want that. To be Inquisition first. Yes. Okay, they tainted Indulgence. I guess they're gonna keep. But this is right, because now we want. Okay, they have a Traxxer in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Traxxer is 7 mana. Okay, that's obviously pretty rough. So let's attack. We'll get rid of Solitude and Archaeologist. Drain for... Oh, I should have kept the Bolt, maybe. No, because they're going to gain 4 life anyway. Maybe I should have kept Lightning Bolt. Ping them. They go to 3. Yeah, I think I should have kept that Bolt on top. Although we do have Saga coming in, I suppose. Well, yeah, okay. I should have kept the Bolt, because if I'm Flooded Strand, so that is able to... Oh, should I put... No, because Bolt... Sorry, I'm going back and forth. But Bolt here, they're going to go to 6. And then if they cast... Now that they're casting a Traxxer, this has lifelink. Yeah, so now we need a lot of stuff. This is able to drain for 2. We have Saga, but I don't... So you choose Frog, Grave, Ephemerate, Binding. So we really need something here. Okay, Frog, Grave. Okay. They're probably going to kill the Ren and 6. Yeah. I doubt we're able to do it now. Okay. We haven't got Shadow Spear either. Annoyingly, Bolt would have nearly been it. Because this can exile 2 creatures. Oh, we've run out of stuff as well. That's rough. This has got Vigilance. There's no point in attacking. Yeah, I suppose they were dead to terminate. Or... yeah, we're just dead now, unfortunately. Yeah, it's looking so good until, yeah, that Tainted Indulgence found the Atraxa. And then they just hardcast it. Just couldn't quite get there. Now they're going to gain 11 life, and they have Binding and Ephemerate and Frog. I'm just going to concede. We can't beat this. A bit frustrating. I don't think we could have. Yeah, we went as fast as we could. We kind of kept a slow opener. We didn't manage to get Ren and 6 down for a while, but we were controlling their graveyard. But then the kind of Ketramos and then that Atraxa. I mean, the opponent played well to their outs. But yeah, they just gained too much life here. And now that they've got Ephemerate up, we can't even draw something like a Terminate. We had draws still to win the game. There we could have found Terminate, or actually Terminate was gone. Did we keep it? No, we got rid of Collapse. So we could have found Shoot the Sheriff. But there we go. Move on to round 3. Right, interesting hand here. Loads of Surveil lands. Only 2 sort of action. But we do have a Saga. I'm gonna keep this. Like, it's good against a range of decks. Unfortunately, Boros would not be one of them, especially in the face of Ragavan. That's good though. So we'll go Blood Crypt. Yes. Thoughtseize. Okay, so they have some stuff. I guess we'll take the Prism can be got by Collapse. Raven Charm or Discharge. I guess I'm just going to take the Discharge because it gives them energy. Oh no, that was wrong. Just didn't think. I should have taken Thraben Charm because it kills as a Saga. Oh, they find Thoughtseize. That's rough. Yeah, I just should have taken Thraben Charm. They find a Johnny as well. That's rough. Right. Well, we either keep taking hits from this Ragavan. They play the Flooded Strand. So we Molten Collapse the Ajani. I think we have to. But then, yeah, still taking loads of damage. If we can find... don't really know now. Fatal Push would have been nice. Okay, that's not great. can't really surveil much because of this. We'll put that on top, play a Shadow Spear. Yeah, so everything that could have gone wrong this match went wrong. We kept a hand that was good against some decks and it really wasn't here. And we found a good draw, and then the opponent found a good one off the top. I mean, I did take the wrong thing as well. They find another Ajani. I think we can just, yeah. Nothing we can do here. I've really been struggling with this matchup, I'm not going to lie. I have put some more stuff in for it. So, Culling Ritual, Pyroclasms. I do like Graveyard Trespasser. What else? Cling to Dust is good. Liliana's Triumph's not great. Neither's Liliana of the Veil. And I don't usually keep all the Thought Seizes because I wonder if Torpor Orb. Don't think so. I think I'd rather just have more removal. Haywire Might can be okay. It's Flage that's been the real problem. I think I'm just going to cut the other Thought Seizes and bring in another Soul Guide Lantern. Let's try that. Like, we should be okay. We have so much spot removal, but you know, a lot of their creatures bring a friend. This is fine. Like, double Pyroclasm is nice. I think I'm just going to surveil. Yeah, yes. Or we could go basic, but we definitely want to get a basic. What if I go basic forest? Basic forest and then blood crypt. Yeah, I think that's fine because I want to use my mana. Just a little bit afraid of Blood Moon. Okay, the opponent doesn't play anything. So actually, now that we've drawn that, I think, well, what if they go discharge our Goyf? That is a good point. I think I'm just actually going to get a tap land. Get Raucous Theatre. I think I'm going to graveyard that one because it grows the Tarmogoyf. Well, it doesn't really grow it out of. It doesn't grow it out of discharge range because discharge is an instant as well. But don't know. I kind of made a mess of that turn. Should have played Commercial District. If this is a Ajani, that's fine because we're just going to Pyroclasm it all away. Okay, and now Goyf is big enough to withstand a thing. Fatal Push again. Kind of want lands. If they just go Blood Moon now, we can dash a Ragavan, which is nice. We've successfully dealt with a lot of their stuff, and we do have another Pyroclasm, which is good. Another Ajani. Okay. Don't think we want to wait. I think I'm just going to Pyroclasm again. Oh, I played the wrong one. I should have kept up green to play Tarmogoyf. I guess now we just go cast Ragavan, play this tapped. God, making all sorts of mistakes here. And the third Ajani. So we've got Shoot the Sheriff though. Let's go Saga. What if we equip Shadow Spear attack and then we have Shoot the Sheriff at instant speed? See how they block. If they block with these two, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. We'll make a treasure. Kill a Johnny. Okay, exile Werter, and we'll play a Tarmogoyf. And hope that's good enough. I mean, that was obviously a very good turn. Now we've got the ability to equip Tarmogoyf with a Shadow Spear, which is, you know, pretty big. Okay, Flage. Flage is fine. Like, they gain some life. They're going to attack us with a Flying Guide of Souls. But then we get to just gain the life back and make a construct potentially. We are going to need to ideally find some sort of graveyard hate before the opponent can play their Flage out. Attack for 5. But if they... yeah, we'll play the Maya. You might need to fetch a basic if they Blood Moon. Really don't want to see Arena of Glory. Don't want to see any land. Oh, come on. Yeah. That is exactly what he didn't want to see. I'm pretty sure they weren't sandbagging it. But this kills the Goyf. There's just nothing we could have done, I don't think. I think they must have just drawn this, I think. I don't think they were sandbagging it. So now we need to draw... What could we draw? Like just removal, I guess, for Flage, like a Fatal Push. Don't have any Surveil lands left. It's going to get a Swamp. Draw. Right on time. So I guess we go and get Soul Guide Lantern, exile this. Can we race? So play the Spell Bomb. Play the Spell Bomb out. They've still got 4 cards though. Play the Spell Bomb out, which makes this a 5. Attack for 6 with lifelink. Sure, I think we're going to do that. Could also just try and block. Maybe I was meant to just hold it back to block, but if they go Static Prison or Galvanic Discharge. But next time we're hitting for 11 potentially. I think they're now playing 3 Arena of Glories just because it's so good. Oh, Graveyard, yeah, so they do have Static Prison, unfortunately. Okay, they take the Shadow Spear. They could pay 3. They do. Okay, so we take 8. We can't block any anyway. Okay. Nothing to say about that really. I think we were in the game until that Arena of Glory and Flades was just able to kill our Tarmogoyf. I think they top decked it. I don't think they had it. There was nothing we could have done. We found Graveyard Hater turn too late. This matchup's a real problem, and I don't know exactly how to solve it. You know, there we went. Pyroclasm had to trade 1 for 1. We possibly could have waited, but then they possibly flipped their Ajani. You know, we went Pyroclasm, shoot the Sheriff. We had Tarmogoyf attacking with Shadow Spear, and it just wasn't enough. So if you've got any ideas, do let me know. Let's play round number 4. Right, on the play here. Yeah, we're going to keep this one. We can go turn 1 Ragavan off of a basic. I'm not sure Liliana's Triumph was the one I was meant to put in. What's the other edict effect that hits Planeswalkers? A Shieldred's Edict, that should have been it. Okay, draw another Ragavan. Go to combat. We're going to get hit in? Looks like we do. Solitude. Okay. So we'll just play a land and pass. So yeah, so it's black-white. So Triumph's good here. It's potentially against Ketramos. Okay. Surveil again. Emperor of Bones. Thoughtseize. Okay, Thoughtseize is fine. It's going to keep hitting him with Ragavan. There are some very good things we could hit now. Our hand is fine. They could Solitude. Wouldn't be surprised to see them take the Liliana's Triumph. But yeah, this should be Shieldred's Edict. They take Ragavan, which I'm a little bit surprised at. They must be planning to Solitude. Yeah, let's get. I'm going to get a Surveil land. Haywire might. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, Haywire might good against Overlord, good against Relic. So we'll just go for an attack. See what we can hit. Vindicate. Well, yeah, we're going to play that one. I'm just going to Vindicate a land. Playing main deck Vindicate. Yeah, just basics fine. Good old Ragavan. And then I think I'm just going to hold up Liliana's Triumph instead. Because if they try and go Solitude Ephemerate or something. Okay, well, Ragavan did us very well there. So against this deck, Terminate, Torpor Orb is very good. Trespasser, Bolt is fine. Thoughtseize, we don't want too many. Don't think Shadow Spear is what we want. One of Haywire Might's probably fine. Cling to Dust, also fine. Bowmasters is good. Shoot the Sheriff. Yeah, again, it's alright. Liliana's good. All this stuff's good. What push? Could see trimming a push. Maybe trim one push for don't think another spell bomb. Maybe just keep in some Thought Seizers. Maybe we just go like that. Yeah, we've got 2 Saga things. Maybe that's in grindy games. Maybe that's not quite enough. This hand's really good. But what we really want to see with this hand would just be great if our opponent would be such obliged as to go turn 1 relic, turn 2 turn 1 relic, turn 2 creature, because then we can Molten Collapse them all away. Thoughtseize, really nice. Go for that one. No second land. They do have a Ketramos. I think I'm just going to take the Overlord. Yeah, I'm going to take Overlord. There's a mulligan to 5 as well. That Thoughtseize was a really nice top deck. Okay, they do find a land. So they can Ophelia here. Inquisition. Okay. I think I'm just gonna Inquisition, because at the moment we can't beat Ketramos. That would be nice to get Ren and 6 going, but the chance of them just finding... Ooh, okay, if they let us potentially take the Ophelia... No, I'm just taking Ketramos. Do I play a land? Well, I definitely play a land, but is it as a Saga? No, I'm just going to play the Catacombs. I'm going to fetch, I think. Go grab Stomping Ground. No, I want double black. Go grab Overgrown Tomb. Play a Spell Bomb. So it wouldn't be well, maybe the opponent won't even play Ophelia here. They might just surveil looking for another land. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, they put push in the graveyard. This is all obviously good with us. Okay, they find the land, so yeah, really, really glad we took Ketramos. Okay, so now, I mean, they have Ophelia. So if we play Goyf, I'll just push it. I think I'm going to get... Is it Saga down? Yeah, let's get the Saga down. And play Ren and 6. They can obviously attack Ren and 6 with Ophelia, but there's no point in playing our creature yet. Because they'll just go Ophelia and then push the Goyf. Yep. Probably going to Molten Collapse that. Because yeah, a way out of it for them is to draw... Flicker the Spell Bomb. Okay. Fine with that. So here we're just going to go land, fetch. I think just grab another forest, buy it back. Destroy target creature. Play our Goyf. I mean, Goyf's just going to eat a Fatal Push, but we just want to... We're happy to just trade 1 for 1 now. If they go for an Overlord, I will crack the Spell Bomb. Okay, opponent doesn't have anything going on. We've got a Saga on 2, Ren 6 on 3. So yeah, all good stuff. Let's play the 5th and final round. Right, on the play here for round number 5. Yeah, I think so. Right, on the play, this is fine. Could go surveilling on 1, but does it matter what we play? I think I'm just going to fetch now, and then yeah, Blood Crypt, play on Nethergoyf. It's a 1/2. Mana Confluence, Dredge, yep. Creeping Chill. Okay, well we do run Graveyard Hate in the main. They didn't hit a Dredger, but they may have something. They might have Otherworldly Gaze in upkeep, or they might have okay, Faithless Looting is draw then discard. So they do discard 2 Dredgers. Okay, they have another Faithless Looting, which is pretty good. Okay, so nothing. We'd love to draw our Spell Bomb here. Let's attack. That's a sorcery. Is there an instant in their graveyard? I wonder if I meant to just bolt them. I think so. Just get the damage through. Put them to 10. Though we have a Fatal Push. Okay, NICKB. Have they got any? Okay, Catholic Colosseum is good. They hit 1 Prized Amalgam. Okay, Goyf's quite large. Bloodghast can't block. Is that only 1 Prized Amalgam? Okay. Does the other one come in? So they did hit 2, so we just go Fatal Push the NICKB to just push damage. So, okay, see what we draw. We draw a land. So we need to get through for 9. If we uptick our Liliana. Right, so if we uptick Liliana, discard Liliana, then that grows the Nethergoyf and the Tarmogoyf by 1 point, which is 1 point short. If we and then we get hit potentially for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the trouble with that is they have a lot of Dredges and therefore a lot of looks at a Creeping Chill. They wouldn't be able to make any mana. The other option is to just Molten Collapse, which does grow stuff. I don't really want to fetch, is the problem. So I think I just go Molten Collapse, destroy here. Play a land, attack for 7. And then we're out of attack range Yeah, there's the Creeping Chill. So if we'd have gone for the other one, we would have died to Creeping Chill. They find another Colosseum. Bloodghast has haste. How many have they? Okay, yeah, it's dead. Okay, I think we did. I think we played okay, but so Spell Bomb, Soul Guide Lantern, Graveyard Trespasser. Essentially anything that reads interact with their graveyard. Liliana's really bad. Renin 6 doesn't do anything. Ragavan's fine. Haywire Might doesn't really do anything. I don't mind Shadow Spear. Clink Dust obviously great. Like the spot removal is not great. Pyroclasm. Culling Ritual. Don't think so. Don't want Beseiju. Like, I don't really like Renin 6. Could consider Terminate. Spot Removal's probably just a little bit better. Not Damping Sphere. Pyroclasm. I guess Pyroclasm actually, to clean up the ghouls and stuff, isn't too bad. I think I'd rather that than Terminate it even. Let's try that. We have a lot of graveyard hate, you know, but right, do we lead off with Saga? So we could I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Yeah, this is better. That's... Oh, we only have one land, though. Wonder if I meant to surveil. No, I don't think so. We've got two hand attacks. What do we really want to... I think I'm going to get Blood Crypt. Okay, so let's take their Faithless Looting. Next turn we'll Thoughtseize their Cathartic Reunion. Well, okay. Sadly a one land. Okay, they do find the land, so we'll take the Reunion. Land? Well, Netherglyph's pretty good. At least it's a threat. It's a bit surprised. Oh, they can't cast Life from the Loam because they haven't got a target for it. Tome Scour, pretty good. They have got two Dredges now. This gains life. Okay, so I think we just attack and then cling to dust if they find anything. I'm gonna dredge. Okay, so find a prized amalgam. Okay, Life from the Loam, targeting City of Brass. So they have loads of dredges. Okay, Saga's good. Play a Shadow Spear. So offered against Dredge, we want to... I'm not going after the actual Dredge cards. I usually just go after if they find anything. Okay, so NICKB is going to trigger. So we. Trouble is, they can now just. So NICKB comes in, and then. No, I don't think I'm gonna get. I don't think I'm gonna exile that one. We're gonna exile Prized Amalgam. Okay. So they get a Colosseum. Okay. See what they mill. Okay, they find another. Unfortunately, they find another chill as well. So that's going to bring back the. There's 2 prized amalgams there now as well. Which one are we going to get rid of? We can Bowmaster this down, so I'm just going to Cling to Dust. Prized Amalgam. Gains us 3 life as well. So they'll get Prized Amalgam back at the end of our turn. Well, that's a good draw. So let's go Soul Guide Lantern. Get rid of the Prized Amalgam. Don't think I want to Thought Seize. No, don't want to lose the life. So yeah, we'll let them dredge if they want. Again, we're now just gonna. Okay, so the opponent concedes. So yeah, the drawing of the 1 piece of Graveyard Hate is enough, and then we're gonna go and get another one, and we can equip Nethergoy Font with Shadow Spear as well. Yep. Don't think we want to change anything, so. This hand, no, gonna mulligan this. So we can go Saga on 1, but then our colours don't work. We're gonna go to 5. This is actually quite good. Opponent's mulligan to 5 as well. Let's put 1 Surveil land, 1. Actually, I think it's just both Surveil lands because we can always go and fetch those. We might want an untapped land to play Trespasser on 1. Okay, opponent Tome Scours. Oh, they find NICKB turn 1. Oh, that's actually really bad. Okay, I'm just going to play Saga on 1 actually. Soul Guide Lantern. Exile a Bloodghast. Playing Saga on 1 so that we can get to Graveyard Hate quicker. Okay, Faithless Looting. See what they discard. If they find a land, I probably will. Yep, okay, so definitely going to do it now because they'll bring back Bloodghast and then Prized Amalgam. Okay, we go to 16. Molten Collapse isn't actually too bad. So let's go Maya Pass. Might even be a time to get Shadow Spear. Probably not. So we want a black source, get Raucous Theatre, Graveyard of Saga. Okay, so float a mana, go grab Spell Bomb, or did we just get Shadow Spear? Goryo's big enough to tangle with this anyway, so let's get Spell Bomb. Play. I suppose we kind of want the mana though. Go Foothills. Could just kill this, but I think I'm just gonna play another Goyf and pass. Looting is fine. Stinkweed Imp. What's this? Got one. We can flashback looting. Okay, we'll let them do that. NICKB. Do we care about NICKB? I suppose what they discard as well, I guess. So they have Stinkweed Imp in hand. They've got a looting in the graveyard. How much do we care? Because I could just go Trespasser next turn is the thing. So we can Spellbomb them now. They have only Stinkweed Imp in hand, but we don't really want them doing this either. I think I'm going to fetch Shock. Oh, we need black mana, so I'm get an Overgrown Tomb. Oh, I suppose. Actually, we might want to. No, I'm going to let this go because we probably want to Molten Collapse and then use it. Red and 6. So we can do a range of things here. They have Stinkweed Imp in hand, 7 or more cards in the graveyard. So I think we're just going to go Shock this in, Molten Collapse, kill this. And then I'm just going to do it at sorcery speed. Attack for 4. I just don't want them Colosseuming. But we can Ren and 6 potentially next turn. This. Okay, so that is able to kill the Nether Goyf. Okay, so yeah, we'll attack here. If they block with Imp, which I expect them to do, we can then just Graveyard Trespasser it. Don't really want to fetch, although we do go up to 6. I'll play the fetch land here, give us the option. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand, we don't know either of them, and they just concede. Okay, so happy with that. Yeah, like I say, yeah, going 3-2. classic Jund. Yeah, classic Jund record. But I think, yeah, the deck continued to perform really well. I think, I'm not sure what I'd change. Leonard's Triumph should definitely be a Shieldred Edict. Cling to Dust again was really good. We need a plan for Boros. That's all I'd say. I think I've played against it a number of times now. I just haven't been able to kind of to do much against it. So yeah, I'll be having a think, but do let me know if you got any suggestions, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.